Welcome to the Detroit airport. I left Houston this morning at 9 in the morning and it's now 9 p.m. so it's been quite the day. I think it's called a monster layover. So how did I manage as far as food goes with celiac disease and gluten intolerance? Really easy. First and foremost, I started off with the breakfast of champions with raw granola and dates, and that was just pure energy. So I didn't feel hungry at all for hours. Once I was at the Houston airport waiting just before boarding, I didn't seem to have a lot of great options in the terminal I was in. So take a look at what I did.
Something that's really easy to forget is the fact that we're not limited to the terminal that we're flying out of. Sometimes it's just a short walk or a really quick train ride, and the next terminal might have a lot better options. So if you haven't done your research ahead of time, hop on the train and see what's waiting for you on the next terminal.
Kind of a neat little trick that I figured out over the years is run between the terminals. Now, I did find a fantastic fruit cup, and I wasn't really hungry because of such a heavy breakfast that I had, and I did get to a coffee shop. A lot of them now have big fruit baskets, so I picked up a banana just in case I was hungry on the plane. I did have already raw crackers that I had packed, so I was more than covered. Once I got to Detroit, a lot of options. I found a sushi bar. Just wasn't so sure on the nori rolls, because sometimes with commercial places like that, they won't use 100% pure seaweed nori rolls. They might have binders in them. I didn't trust it, so I asked the sushi chef to make me a little plate. So he gave me a mountain of rice, and then I took all the vegetables that he had that he used for his rolls, so avocado, cucumber, carrots, a lot of fantastic stuff, piled them on top, and it was the greatest dinner. I couldn't even finish the whole thing. So that worked out really, really well. I still have leftover raw crackers that I had packed from the morning, so in case I get hungry on the flight between Detroit and Montreal, I'm still covered. I'm about to get a nice little cup of tea just before I board, and I'm more than covered. So a little bit of planning. You always want to start out with a great breakfast before you travel. Second, you always want to pack something. Third, if you can, go online and take a look at the terminals. If it's not an airport that you're familiar with, look at what options you're going to have, and maybe that will save you a little bit of time in running around between terminals in an airport. So if you already know what restaurants are there, it's going to be easy for you to already beeline to where you know you're going to be safe, because a lot of restaurants nowadays have gluten-free menus. And it's fantastic. Everything is online. You have a restaurant list. You can click on their menu, and a lot of them will show you that they have a gluten-free menu completely, or gluten-free options, and you can pre-plan ahead of time. So, traveling as long as this, and even overseas, which I've done very easily, not a problem. A couple of tricks up your sleeve, a little bit of pre-planning, and you'll be good to go. I'll see you on the next video.